welcome back to my channel. I cannot believe I'm saying that. It's been such a long time. I just really needed a break in 2024. A lot happened, a lot changed, and this is what this video is for. This is going to be a chit chat, get ready with me while I update you guys on all the life changes that has happened in the past year. I hope that you enjoy this video and enjoy getting ready with me. It is now officially a new year and I'm so ready for new content and whatever else this new year has for us. I can't wait to finally take you guys back along with me in real time. Thank you for all the grace and all the time that you have given me to just get back to myself and get back into my love for content and creating. I hope you guys enjoy this video and enjoy catching up with me. I'm back on my YouTube grind. I can't believe I'm back on camera. This is literally my first time picking up the camera to talk to it in months, but I'm really excited to chat with you guys and catch you guys up on my life because it's been a lot that has changed and I can't really move forward just dropping a bunch of vlogs and content without explaining to you what has happened and where I am and why I disappeared for like 6 months. The last time I posted on my channel was last year, but I'm finally back. I really missed you guys, and yeah, this is just gonna be a little sit down chat, get ready with me, kind of catch up with me moment because it's been a lot that has changed and I wanted to catch you guys up. Obviously, I really needed some months to just step back and figure out what I was doing, where I was going, and yeah, this is just gonna be a little catch up moment of letting you guys know where I'm at now and how I got here from where I was before. So let's get into it. This is also PSA, not going to be like a professional makeup routine type of vibe. I honestly need to update my makeup routine. If you know me, then you know that I am a skincare girly through and through, but in 2025 I really want to up my makeup game and really get into makeup. I remember I used to do makeup and like do fun little cute looks that I wanted to try out, even though, like I said, I'm not a professional at makeup. I really don't know too much, but I used to like try out fun cute little looks and do my makeup more often. This is my first time doing my makeup in a really long time. I am gonna be going to a friend's birthday party, which is the reason that I'm even doing my makeup and getting all dressed up. So I felt like it would be the perfect time to pick up my camera and catch up with you guys and just let you know what's going on in my life, since it's a new year, a new season, a new chapter, and a lot happened in the last season and the last chapter. You guys missed a little bit, but that's what I'm here for, to catch you up. So let's get into this little makeup get ready with me chit chat moment. Starting off with primer. Again, none of my products are updated. These are just cheap drugstore products, but honestly, they go a long way. I can't lie. Like this e.l.f. primer, I've been using this for the past couple months, and honestly, it's not bad. It has not let me down yet, but I definitely want to get a new primer. If you have any recommendations, please drop them down in the comments down below. I used to not be a primer girly, like I didn't see the point in primer, but ever since I've been using it, I totally get it, and it definitely makes my makeup last a lot longer. But I want a new one. I don't know, this has been doing the job, but I just want something that really does the job, you know what I mean? Next, we are gonna get into concealer. I have two concealers. This is the one that I've been using, and as you can see, this one is done for. Like I've been scraping it and nothing comes out anymore. But this was the Rimmel Shoppers Drug Mart concealer that I was using. It honestly did a decent job, not too bad, but I definitely wanted to upgrade. And the other day I went to Marshall's and they had the Born This Way concealer, which is crazy because the day before I went to Sephora and I was looking for the Born This Way concealer and the price was crazy, so I didn't buy it. But then when I went to Winners, I found this one for literally like $10 versus like $50. So duh, I knew that was my sign to get it, and so I did. But this is actually my first time trying it out because I've been scraping this one, waiting, oh, not this one, this one, waiting for this video so that I could try it out with you guys. If the color doesn't match, that's because honestly, I don't know. Once I get this done, like get this little base done, we will get into where I've been at, what I've been up to. And side note, if I'm looking over here, it's because my makeup mirror is right behind me. Fun fact, we are on this desk that I just built recently this past week. I'm really Bob the Builder these days because I guess I'm gonna spill the tea a little bit, but I have moved in to my first ever apartment by myself. And so I've really been needing to be Bob the Builder because it's just me, myself, and I in here. Yeah, I just built my desk this past week and I'm really proud of myself. That was quite a challenge, but I did it. And then my bed frame back there, don't mind my bed like spread, like the things that I have on my bed. Like I said, I just moved in literally less than 2 months ago in my new apartment, and so I'm still trying to get stuff together. And I just recently built my bed frame too. I'm just a girl getting her stuff together. If you will just bear with me, I'm still under construction. But anyways, that is besides the point. I think this concealer might be a little too dark, just a tiny bit too dark. But I was thinking it would be like more of a summer concealer, even though summer is months away. I feel like it'll be more of a summer concealer, as well as my foundation. I feel like the foundation that I have is very my summer color, like when I'm more tanned. But we're just gonna have to make it work because it's literally 3 p.m. and my supper is at 5. So we're gonna have to make it work. Now that that is done, we can get into a little bit of where I've been since literally, I don't even know how long it's been, like 6 or 8 months ago since I posted, which is insane. I'm finally feeling like myself again, which it's been a while since that has happened. But let's rewind to, I believe the last time I posted was Toronto Fashion Week, which was in May of 2024, last year. Don't mind my beauty blender. This is actually a new beauty blender. It doesn't look like it, but this is a new beauty blender. Yeah, I'm a beauty blender girly through and through, but I've been realizing since I want to step my makeup game up, I need to invest in brushes. This is going to be a lot of comment down below if you have any suggestions of like makeup products. Let me know because I really want to up my makeup game. Like I was saying, last time I posted, it was Toronto Fashion Week. I went to Toronto Fashion Week, which was one of my last videos that I uploaded on this channel. That was one of the best times of my life. Like I went in 2023 as well, and that was an amazing time, but this time was a little more rewarding strictly because I went all by myself to Toronto Fashion Week. Like I flew out by myself, I stayed in a hotel, booked the hotel all by myself, like all of that stuff. And although I had my friends stay with me that week, I had the best time ever. I met so many fun, cool people, and it just really showed me like a different world in the sense that I love fashion. It's literally one of my biggest passions. I love creative people. And so going to Toronto Fashion Week really made me realize that there's a lot of people out there that love the same things. When I flew back from Toronto Fashion Week, I just kind of hit a little bit of a roadblock because I was like, what am I doing here? This is not where I want to be right now, because I just flew back from somewhere that was so amazing and inspiring. And so when I moved back home, I kind of was like, all right, well, this is not the place that I want to be anymore. I think I have definitely outgrown this place. Let's trust the process with this makeup because it's looking a little crazy right now. I always bring it down to the neck because that just makes the most sense. I want to make sure the foundation on my face matches the foundation on my neck. Anyways, back to the story. I really just got tired of the lifestyle that I was living, and I wanted to change my lifestyle and make changes that I would be happy with if that makes sense. Moving out on my own is something that I never imagined in a million years. Like, I never thought I would move out by myself ever. I'm kind of a scaredy cat. Like, I'm kind of scared of being not in my own space. I love my own space, don't get that wrong, but just living alone as a girl has just always been something that has scared me a little bit. But I was like, it's either I chase my dreams and I do that and I take the risk, or I stay in this space and not be as happy as I could be. And that was really all I needed to be like, okay, it's time to move. It's time to get out of here. And if you didn't know, I was living with my parents for like about 2 years at that point. I loved living at home and I don't regret going back home after university at all. But I knew it was finally time for me to grow up a little bit more and go out into the world on my own for the first time. So that's what I decided to do. I started applying for apartments right after I got back from Toronto Fashion Week. For safety reasons, I'm obviously not going to say where I moved to, but I knew automatically where I wanted to move. And so I started looking at apartments. The apartment hunting process was the most humbling experience I've ever had in my life. I thought it would be easy peasy, find the apartment that I want, and just move in, basically. But that's definitely not how it went. It was way harder than that. I honestly thought that I wasn't gonna move out anymore and I was gonna just stay home forever because that was hard. So I stuck with it and I officially applied for the apartment that I wanted and I got it. And one thing about me, I'm gonna get what I want. Like, I really am. By the grace of God, of course, but I am gonna get what I want 9 times out of 10. I got the apartment that I wanted, thankfully, after lots of trials and tribulations. Like, I was supposed to move in September 1st into my brand new apartment, but they changed my move-in date to my birthday, which is November 1st. And if you watch my vlogs, then you know how important my birthdays are, and like throwing a little party or some sort of celebration for my birthday is like so important to me. So important that I considered not moving into the apartments at all. My parents talked me into this. Like, it's a part of growing up. Like, sometimes you just have to make sacrifices that you don't want to make, but at the end of the day, they're the sacrifices that you like. The sacrifices are worth it at the end of the day. And so I signed the lease and it was officially time for me to move from home. It finally hit, like, realization finally hit that like I'm moving out of my childhood home. I'm moving away from my family, like, kind of for real this time. Like, it's time to grow up. Like, this isn't a joke anymore. This isn't going to university, coming back on holidays. Like, this is serious. And that really hit for me. Like, that hit home. And so I decided, once I signed my lease and came to the realization that I would have to move out of my hometown, I decided that I just really needed the summer to just be present and be with my family and be with my friends before I leave, because who knows what's gonna happen next? Who knows when the last time I'm gonna come home is? Who knows when the last time I'm gonna see these people are? Like, that's dramatic, but like, that's the truth. I did try vlogging in the summer, but just didn't feel authentic because I'm the type of person that if I'm going through something, or if something's happening in my life, I will keep it quiet until it happens. Not even like my closest friends knew about this, or like not anyone knew I was moving other than my family. So I really just wanted to take the time to be present and just be able to take in this moment before I move. And so that's what I spent all summer doing. And like I said, I did vlog the moving process and all of that, but I kept it under wraps because I wanted to make sure that it happened. And with all the trials and tribulations that I faced with it possibly not happening, I really wanted to make sure that I saw it through before I posted about it. Another thing that happened that really solidified me moving out was I lived in the basement of my parents' home and the basement flooded. That was the biggest reality check of like, okay, yeah, it is definitely time to leave and move out, because I believe in everything happens for a reason as well. And Clearly there was a reason that the basement flooded. It was my biggest sign that, yeah, it's time to get out of here. That was just a reality check. And so, yeah, summer came to an end. September comes around, my move-in date got changed, so I had to stay home a couple months extra, which at first I was so not happy about that, because like when I have a plan, like I want to see it through. And so the fact that this was taking such a long time and it was such a crazy process was really discouraging me. But I am beyond grateful for those extra 2 months with my family. It really honestly allowed me to make new friends during that time, even though I was still in my same hometown. During this 2 months is the time that I got closer with God. I started going to church a lot. I started just finding friends who also valued God in their life, and not just God, but self-improvement and just like their goals. It just really brought me closer to God. And I think those 2 months were really meant for me to be at home and to be with my family and to just grow closer with God. And that honestly changed my life. That changed my perspective on life. That changed how I do things, how I see things. And I will be forever grateful for those extra 2 months that I got to spend at home. And it just also allowed me time to just really reflect on my content and figure out what I'm doing and where I'm going and just like what is important to me. That honestly made me happy to move, because I was moving in such a good headspace and with such good connections and just being really hopeful for the future and what the future is gonna bring. Finally, November came around. It was my birthday and I moved on my birthday. My family helped me. Shout out to them. Love my family. They're always there for me for everything. And so they helped me move to my new city on my birthday and they dropped me off. Honestly, I thought I would feel like really, really sad, which I did a little bit, but I felt so at peace and so comfortable that I knew that like I was exactly where I was meant to be. And the crazy thing is, my apartment building, like kind of in the lobby, it says you're exactly where you're meant to be. And that just solidified everything. Like everything's gonna be okay. I moved for a reason. And the fact that I have so much faith in God now, it just allows me to just be calm and just know that everything's gonna work out and he's gonna work it out for my good. But yeah, so the past couple months, because now it's the new year, I have just been in my apartment, my big girl apartment, living it up, just really feeling life out and just understanding myself more and figuring out, okay, I need a moment for this part. A moment of silence. I'm also running out of this concealer. This is another Rimmel drugstore concealer, but if you have any recommendations, please let me know, because I want a better one that like highlights my face a little bit more, but I don't know where to look. So if the girlies can comment down below, let me know. But yeah, so I've just been taking the past couple months since I have moved in to just really figure myself out, really figure out my routine and where I'm going in life and what I want to do, and just figure out content-wise what I want to do and what my passion is. And I don't know, just yeah, really taking the time to really grow into this new chapter and figure myself out and get back to a place of creating content. Because I can't lie, 2024, that really humbled me. 2024 humbled me so bad, made me realize a lot of things, and was just a moment of reflection of who I want to be and what I want out of this life. And so now that I've really started to get back to myself, understand myself, have deeper connections with my friends and family and God, and just be comfortable in my space, I have now decided that I really want to get back into content and just how much I have a passion for content. Like I've missed this. I've missed sitting in front of a camera and yapping for hours. Like if you know me, I can yap for hours and it makes me happy. If you're listening to this, thank you, because that means that you enjoy it as much as I do. And that really just motivates me. Just like old comments and just feedback just really inspired me to get back to content and just showed me how much I love content. Like I cannot give it up. I love fashion. I love people who are creative. I love doing creative things. I love being in creative spaces. And that's just something that I'm not willing to give up and something that I will continue to fight for. And content isn't just about putting things out for other people. I started this whole channel as a growth journey for myself, to just watch myself grow. And I have done things that I never imagined that I would be doing right now. And I can't wait to see what else is in store, what else God has for me, what else I can achieve through God and through just believing in myself and just believing that this isn't just something that I'm doing for, I don't know how to explain it. I care about self-growth. I care about helping other people who love fashion and who love being creative and who just love romanticizing their life, because life can be so dark sometimes. And 2024 made me realize that. And I want to spread light. I want to be a light for the girlies, for the Black queens, for anyone who just needs something to sit down and watch that is going to make them feel at home. I don't know if that makes sense. That kind of sounds a little bit crazy. I'm fumbling my words, but I'm just at a better place mentally, emotionally, and physically than I was this time last year. And I am so grateful for that. And I will never take that for granted. And I am just at a place in life that I never thought I would be. I just can't wait to see what this year brings. I'm so grateful for you guys if you're watching this video. And I'm just can't wait to see what else is to come. I have so many ideas, so many things planned. I just did a vision board party with some of my friends, which I filmed, and that was so exciting and so much fun. I'm a big hoster. I love to host, and now that I have my own space, I can do that, which makes me so happy. There's just so much more things to come that I'm so excited for, and I hope that you guys are excited for too. This is a little bit of a life update. I know it wasn't anything too crazy. I feel like there's things that I might have forgot to add because so much happened in the past year, and I just wanted to take you guys along with me for this new chapter, because obviously I don't want to leave you guys out of it, but I also needed that time, that 8 months, to really reflect and just be in my own space before I can pour into other people's cups, if that makes sense. I think there's a saying that's like, you can't pour into other people's cup without pouring into your cup. And so now that my cup is being poured into, I feel like I can finally get back to what I love and content creating and fashion. 2024 was just a really humbling year. I feel like I wouldn't be here without the things that I went through in 2024. And I am grateful for those things now, because when you're in it, it seems impossible and it seems like you'll never get through it. But this is your sign for anyone who needs it. There is definitely light at the end of the tunnel. You just gotta really look for it sometimes, and that can be hard, but it's worth it in the end, I promise you, because I was in that same spot last year this time, and now I'm in one of the happiest, healthiest spots of my life, and I could not be more grateful to the people around me and to God and to just myself for just pushing through. I have tons that I want to post, but I wanted to post this video first to just let you guys know where I'm at and all the changes that have happened. And now we can go back to regular scheduled content, which I have had people asking me for months, but I needed to do what I had to do. But now that we're back, I can deliver, and I cannot wait. We are almost on my makeup too. I just have a few things left. I've been using this baking powder, again, Shoppers Drug Mart, but I really want to try the Huda Beauty, I believe. There's also a couple others that I've heard of that I want to try, because I am still new to setting powder. I really just started using it this year. This one does the job, but I want something that actually does the job. Trust the process, you guys. This looks crazy. This is the Sephora contour, by the way. I've had this for a really long time. I know makeup expires, but that doesn't apply to me. Anyways, yeah, so that is basically the life update. I will be now starting with like real-time content now that we are all caught up. If you have any video suggestions, drop them down below. I do have some in mind already that I've been wanting to do for a while now. Of course, I love when you guys send me video suggestions or just give me feedback in general. Now we are gonna get into highlighter. I think that's like one of the final steps for my makeup routine. I forgot to spray my setting spray when I finish my base. That's something that I usually do, but that's okay. We'll just do it at the end. But I use this Styla setting powder. I've used it so much that you can't see it anymore, but this is my favorite highlighter. And highlighter is my favorite part of my makeup routine. Like, I love highlighter. Something that I do need to get into though is blush, because I just recently started using blush. One of my friends recommended that I use blush. I stopped using it years ago. I want to start using blush. I just don't know what shades would look good for my skin tone. So again, comment down below. I promise by the end of this year, my makeup routine is going to be really good. I promise that. But right now we are just kind of a beginner. I still trust the process, and I'm more of a natural makeup girly. I don't like to cake my face too much. Nothing against those girlies because they beat their faces down, okay? I just don't know how to do that yet. But again, comment tips, tricks. Like, this is a safe space for all the girlies who are still growing into themselves, but they are open to trying new things and just growing as a human being. And we just need to be there for each other. And that is a big part of my channel, is just having positive vibes, positive energy. I put my highlight on my lips when I'm done my makeup. I don't know, it might be weird to some people. I typically just leave it at like my Cupid's bow, but I enjoy doing that. That is almost basically it. I do need new products and I do need to update my makeup routine, but I'm gonna let this sit. I just used the Milani Dewy Fan setting spray. I don't know why I'm messing up my words. The final steps of my makeup routine are mascara and my lip combo, but I'm gonna go do that in my bathroom mirror because it's just easier for me to do it there. I don't know how to explain that right now, but yeah, it's just easier for me to do it there while I wait for this to set. I am officially ready for my friend's birthday dinner. I definitely want to up my makeup game sometime soon, so if you have any recommendations, leave them down below. But thank you so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.